Hi YouTube, it's Ashley. This is my week 10 post-op lap-in with plication update. Today I weighed in at 271 pounds. That makes me 47 pounds down. I hate when I forget what I was going to say. Oh, so that's a scale victory because I've never lost that much weight, ever. The most I've ever lost is about 25 pounds on Weight Watchers a few years ago. But this week, I did a couple things that were non-scale victories. I was at the gym, and my goal has been to be able to do walk 2 minutes, jog 1 minute, walk 2 minutes for 20 minutes. And so I was at the gym this week, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to jog this 1 minute, and then I got to 1 minute, and I was like, well, I can go to 2. Like, I'm not feeling bad. So I got to 2 minutes, and I was like, I'm just going to keep going. I jogged for 5 minutes, and I was so excited. I don't think I've ever jogged for 2 minutes. Like, I played sports, and I don't think I've ever jogged for 2 minutes. For 5 minutes straight. So that was a really big deal for me. I, told my husband, I told Facebook. I was really excited. Another thing that happened this week, I go to a support group meeting. It's like an under 30s group through my doctor. And I got there, and I hadn't seen one of the girls there probably maybe in 10 weeks since I had my surgery. Maybe I saw her right after. I don't know. But she was actually one of the girls I met at the seminar back in March. And she's lost quite a bit of weight already. She just had her surgery on the 4th of December. But she'd already lost, I think, 50 pounds by herself. She looks amazing. But I get there, and she was like, oh my God, Ashley, you look so amazing. And, like, her eyes bugged out, and she was like, looks like your whole body is just, like, shrunk. It was so nice to hear. She's the first person to say that. Like, I have friends that see me all the time, so oh, you look really good. They can see that I've lost weight. But people that I don't see, for a long time, they don't really say it. Like, if some people in my aqua aerobics class I haven't seen in a while, they haven't said anything. And it's kind of discouraging because I want them to notice, and it's selfish, isn't it? But I want compliments. I definitely judge how well I'm doing by other people's compliments, and I need constant reassurance. It's obviously a self-esteem problem. But even my husband, I constantly, do you see a difference? Do I look thinner? Like, it's from the beginning of our relationship, it's been like that. And so to finally have some praise from somebody other than my husband was so nice. And I thanked her on Facebook and was like, you just completely made my week. It was so great. Let's see what else. We are going to New Hampshire on Thursday. Actually, my husband's going to Saudi Arabia tomorrow. Like, he's got to get up and go to the airport at like 3 a.m. and I really don't envy him. He's going there for work. So I'm going to be alone with my son from Saturday to Wednesday when we get to my mom's house. And I don't know if I know a lot of people have kids, but if anybody has a 2, almost 3-year-old, or has had one, they know how challenging it can be. He is constantly pushing my buttons right now, and so disobedient, but yet he's he's a really good boy. He listens when it counts, you know what I mean? Being polite and things like that. But with me, he knows he can get away with a lot of things. So I'm gonna need all my strength to get through this, because it's hard being a stay-at-home mom. Is not easy job. To constantly have to watch him and then not get a break because my husband's not home. So, because I really look forward to when my husband gets home and I can just sit down and not have to answer all of his like my son's questions and this and play with him and that and all of that. So, so we're going up to New Hampshire for Christmas, and I'm super excited to see my mom and do some New Hampshire-y type things. I hope people have been trying my recipes. I'm looking for some other ones that I will try after the holidays. Actually, maybe I'll do one this week because I don't have anything else to do. But I did want to show one thing, a product that I really, really like. And I've probably eaten this box. It comes with 4. I've had one every day this week, I think, because they're really good and they're really easy. And I don't know her, Lindsay. I can't remember her last name, but she's got a channel. She mentioned guacamole last week, and I was like, I need guacamole. I need that. So I got this extra spicy. It was the only one I could find. I wouldn't have gotten extra spicy because it is pretty spicy, but it's not bad. Extra spicy guacamole seasoning mix type thing. And I've been putting it on these. You can see that. Trader Joe's chili lime chicken burgers. They are amazing. They're raw, so you need to cook them very well, obviously, but they cook up super fast. I think it takes me 5 minutes to cook one of these from frozen. And one burger is 150 calories, 6 grams of fat, 3 carbohydrates, and 19 protein. If anybody wants to see it. And even on the burger, you can see guacamole. And I take one of these, and I put guacamole on it. And it's really good, and it's really fast. And it's got lots of nice protein on it. This week, I've been super, 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 super bad about my candy intake. We seem to have chocolate everywhere. I don't know. I buy it. And I've also been really bad about drinking while I eat. I just justify it by like, oh, I'm only having a sip. Oh, I'm only having 4 sips. It's ridiculous. So, we're going to stop that. We're going to not do that anymore. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up. Have a great week.